You can't help but love Bob.
I would have to say... well, everyone likes Bob. I'm also fond of Prin Prin, if that makes me a terrible person.
Well, I liked being the accolade the most, I think. Hungry! Sometimes men, maybe women.
My favorites are, I like R2-D2 and Bob, and I said I really like Sean Connery, and also Prin Prin, I think.
I think my favorite would be Legolas.
Boba
Just
Fett.
the whole Boba Fett family.
I can't name just one. I'm going to have to cheat and say the crowd scenes, whether it's stormtroopers or Kaminoans or Jawas. When we're not playing our main characters, it's always hilarious to see the personalities that the people can come up with that are out of the ordinary.
I think I was a pretty big fan of Watersford Townsend the Third and Fourth. I enjoyed doing those. I had a lot of fun with those characters. They were pretty silly, pretty diabolical, pretty evil and dominating, so I enjoyed those characters a lot.
Well, I do really enjoy playing the Phantom Fluoride. Someone called my name! But probably Yoda. He's just so crazy.
I like the Kaminoans. They are just amusing. Even though I played one, it just added to their personality in the group aspect of it.
I think when we dubbed the first PTA meeting and we killed everyone with laughter, that was a big one for me.
PTA! 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 Okay, that's enough, guys! Order! Okay, first order of business... Shut up, Bob. First order of business is for Pristigant to outline his Ulster plan.
Thank you, but the name is actually Watersford Townsend III.
Yeah, whatever, Chris.
And I am here to tell you, the Parent-Teacher Alliance, about this new after-school program called ULSA. Now, as many of you know, our youth today are 92% more likely, yes, that is 92% more likely...
To do what?
To practice juvenile delinquency, hooliganery, and shenanigans after school than our generation was.
First thing that popped in my mind, at least, was when John was... Okay, no, when Brian was riding a speeder bike or whatever. The speeder bikes are going straight past and John's being everyone that's going past at once. Get out of the way! Oh, get out of the way! Shooting his ass. That was funny.
Seemed to be
Get off the road, Duckback!
Who was that? Why are the other passengers trying to kill me?
Get out of the way!
Oh no! Wow, I almost got hit by that.
Oh, anything with the stormtroopers. I just like it when they gather around and try to think things out, and then they just kind of go and do their own thing, even though if it's not planned.
Therefore, we are left with no other option but to kill all the innocents and take over the universe. Who's with me?
Yeah! Killing people! That was Melville.
And you will all be paid in brownies!
Yeah, brownies! Wait, that's not... Wait.
I'll buy homes for all your families!
Yeah, I don't get prefabricated?
Prefabricated or post-fabricated, whichever way you'd like. Now, our first plan of attack is to attack. Who's with me?
Yeah! I got that one.
How much blood is there going to be?
A whole lot! Just a couple metric tons. At least a pint. At least a gallon.
And if you see women and children, what do you do to them?
Murder the women, rape the fields. Marry them. Take the corn. Wait, the women? Well, shake their hands?
Oh, anytime Joey's playing someone like Yoda or Prin Prin. Well, I also remember the fact that it was very funny whenever Joey had to be restrained in the early moments. because he would try and act out whatever he was talking about.
Probably the first time the Phantom Fluoride comes out. I am the Phantom Fluoride! You didn't brush your teeth! And then when he's defeated, how can I lose to someone with bad teeth and gingivitis?
My favorite moment in Holocron is probably when the parents are teaching the students during the Jawa strike. And it's so hard to choose between them. I think I'd have to narrow it down to Xander's dad teaching sex ed or Bob's parents teaching an empty PE field.
Well,
hey,
congratulations, I'm teaching sex education.
Yeah.
Where's our Jawa teacher?
Well, since they all quit and they tried to close the school, Yoda made it so that we can teach classes. And
Wait a minute.
What?
We who?
Are there two
Janitor, R2D2, some lady in a red hair. Anyways, they just came and found all of us, and now we're gonna teach classes.
Yoda didn't say our parents were going to be Wait, you're
What?
teaching sex ed?
Yes. You may be excused, but everyone may not be.
Bye everybody!
So I have a question.
Bye,
what?
Xander.
Can I still do my extra credit assignments for my old teacher with you?
No! In fact, if I see any extra credit, you're expelled.
I don't know. The thing I remember the most is your holocron was a bitch. Or our holocron was. Somehow that was the first thing that came to mind, and it seemed to fit so perfectly for that moment.
Ooh, I was a big fan of Watersford Townsend III's death and his arrival. It was pretty fun. I liked making all that information up about him.
I like the times when we're dubbing it and Joey's talking to himself and doing a seamless job, and it's incredible in person. And I like all the jokes that never actually make it into it, but we have a lot of fun remembering them. And I think one of my favorite parts in the show recently was when R2D2 and C3PO are hacking into the computer just like old times, and their exchanges during that scene made it hilarious, and I really liked that.
Well, you know what? This reminds me of old times with Luke and them when we would have to go around the ships and, interface.
Yes, like where the students are doing all the heroics and we're all interfacing and...
In fact, we should do that. Let's interface. Like old times.
Like old times.
Yes. Go to a computer randomly and just put your thing in and see what it has.
Yeah.
It sounds dirty, but I'm not trying to be dirty.
I caught some viruses doing that, but
that's not what I meant.
Let's roll over and...
Let's go.
Oh.
Walking.
Oh, resistance.
Oh, no.
Stop! Don't go any further.
Look, a banshee.
Really? Where? They've got some amazing powers. No, but there's a banshee.
We aren't the droids you're looking for.
PTA! PTA! PTA!
PTAs. We made it. That's the lizard.
What are we saying? I got the anthem down. Call the order.
Dear parents of Papa Mass Their children are missing because of Watersford. But
Oh, bastard.
What?
Oh, Watersford is a bastard.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just chiming.
I'm
Anyways,
just making an interjection.
shut up. So we must figure out a plan on how to get them back. Anyway, with suggestions.
I have one.
Where's Joe's lungs?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know what he said. My
That's Steel's
suggestion
lungs!
is to take our kids, the students, and use Bob's fleet. That's how we solve every problem.
We already did that, and we destroyed the ship, but the students are missing.
What?
Yes, detention is now missing, and now, the students are missing.
But the students can get back our children. The students.
This is your first target.
Ew! Let me take over.
No.
Oh my god.
What do you want?
I have a plan. I've already solved everything.
Son of a bitch.
Yes.
What's your plan?
Well, I've hired an expert bounty hunter.
You have? I wasn't told about
Bill
that.
Who invited you?
Who invited you?
I'm always here and you divorced me, thereby divorcing your daughter.
Do you mean to tell me that you hired a different bounty hunter?
Oh yes, his prime condition.
Someone who's not me?
Yes.
You trust a foreign bounty hunter to look after our daughter better than her own father?
Well, you're such a deadbeat, you're never around.
This is why I divorced you.
You do know she's a bitch.
Actually, that's why you divorced me, because you think I'm a bitch.
I knew that the day before I married her.
Order!
Order in the court. So I just want to chime in and...
Anyways, so what is your plan? What the bounty hunter is supposed to find out? Is that it?
He's searching for my daughter as we speak.
Whoa!
You can see where she
I
is.
have a plan. I've already solved everything.
Son of a bitch.
That's not too bad. Okay.
Okay.
Snail.
I like Bob's dad's plan.
It's worked in every other episode. Wait, crap!
Okay, picking up where we left off.